everybody. We got people joining in. Oh my gosh, they're in the waiting room. We got YouTube trying to talk to us and communications up there in space. And it looks like it's about to happen. We're going to make that connection. Yep, I see it there. We got it. And there we go. I'm muting myself on one, bringing it up to the other. Cat's still playing the trombone. And there's that message saying, got it. And we have a bunch of friends joining in. Now we can hear me. So again, we did everything like we were supposed to, except I forgot to hit the unmute. We got the cat playing the trombone. We got friends joining in. We are flying all the way up in the air. We're live. We're going to YouTube. And again, welcome everybody. If you're on YouTube and you're watching, again, we got my friend the cat right here. We're going to have some new backgrounds today that are going to be a part of our shape kind of sequences that we're going to do as our warm up. And you can take this into a lot of exercises. Also, I was showing the team that I have a roll of paper towels, and I'm going to be doing a few exercises with the roll of paper towels. You know, some of these exercises you might even be familiar with from like Byron's flow and things like that. So there's a lot of things we can do with like a 99-cent roll of paper towels. So if you have a roll of paper towels lying around, maybe grab it. If not, you can try these out later on in the day. Maybe you're in the kitchen, you see a roll of paper towels. Say, hey, I'm going to try a couple exercises out. Let's go ahead and get that breathing motto going. Ben, let's check in with you, see if we have anybody to do the breathing motto. I see a couple hands are up.
We do not.
No, let's get Nick up then. He's got his hand up. Byron, I like that fist bump too. I like that. Fist bump and then with the boom. Oh yeah. All right. Nick's going to get himself unmuted. Nick, go ahead. You've had a breathing motto this week. You're going to get a second round. You're getting really good at this. Get focused. Oh, he's doing it again, everybody. Let's see if he's got his practice in. Nick, give us the countdown and get real serious about the balance.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bed. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the dead. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your bowl. Do I do we my head back in good book?
Oh, great job, Nick. Oh, look, there he is, everybody. Look at that, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Nick, you just said you wanted to reach your head balance goals, and look at you right as he said it, everybody. It happened. He even got so confident he started doing arm circles. Oh, my gosh, everybody. That was incredible. Nick, that is so cool that you are sharing that with all of us here. We are getting to see you just, again, have the initial exercise, practicing it, and then more and more practice. And then the next thing you know, just like we saw you there, you got it down. So I had to jump into the clouds for a minute. That cat, he was getting me right in the ear with the trombone, but that's okay. We're going to bring up our new backgrounds in a minute. I was just so excited, again, for Nick. The other thing that was really cool, everybody, and with what Nick did, was once he did the countdown, and you can do this too, it's going to help you to get your mind into the groove of the exercise. And for Nick, he actually had two exercises he wanted to do, right? He had the breathing motto, which is a breathing exercise, and then he had the head balance. And he gave the priority to the breathing motto. And if you noticed that even though he was doing other things and the bag was falling, he was staying focused on the breathing motto. And I'm really impressed by that, Nick. I think that is a terrific job. Again, we call him Combo Nick sometimes. And again, he just comboed the breathing motto with head balance, and he got it. And again, we're having the strength in our neck. All right, let's have a sip of water, everybody, because we are going to do shapes with our warm-up. So that means for our neck, for our shoulders and arms, and for our torso and our legs. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do some shapes that I've put together into some backgrounds. Now, each one's going to be up for 25 seconds. So that means we have some time to practice it. You can go slow or fast. You can go one way. You can go the other way. And you'll see what I'm talking about. We have the first shape's going to be a line. We also have the triangle. We have a circle. we have a couple mystery shapes, and I'm just going to let you see what they are. And so let's get ready. Again, we're going to have some time to do this. We'll start with our neck. We're going to go through all of the shapes, and then we're going to move down into our shoulders. And again, we'll go through all the shapes. And first up, let's go ahead. I'm going to ask Carrie. I asked Ben something earlier, so now I'm going to go with Carrie. Carrie,
Yes.
do you want to see the real life shapes, or do you want to see the animated shapes? Which ones do you want first?
The real life shapes.
Real life shapes. All right, everybody, we're going to go real life shapes. Go ahead and get into your position. If you need to engage your core a little bit, get yourself upright. The first shapes is a line. So we got power lines, train lines, and I'm going to be moving my head in just a straight line. So I might be looking down to up to kind of look up at the power lines or look down at the train tracks. We also might be looking at the power lines going right and left. So again, just a line going side to side or up and down, just like we're looking at power lines or train tracks. Now lines take us to squares. So now we can go over here and we have a square shape. And again, we're just making the square outline with our neck going across. If you want a reverse direction, you can. And we got, again, this picture frame out here in the wilderness. Looks like we're out in Idaho or Montana. All right, now you got pyramids. Everybody, we got triangle shapes. So let's go ahead and we're going to go down across the bottom of the pyramid, up back to the top, down, across the bottom, up to the top. I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to go down, across the bottom, up to the top. I'm going to try to get one more pyramid in. I think I can. Going across the bottom, up to the top. All right, this is one of the mystery shapes. What is this? What shape is this? Let's go ahead and make it. It's got the 5 sides. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it has 6 sides. 6 sides. I forgot I was wrong. 6 sides. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going across the top, down a little bit, down this way. I'm going to finish it off. And then now, if we put that together more smoothly, we get the circle. Did we get an answer right there? Yep, that's the right answer. Was that Karen? Yep, that's Karen.
Yes.
Nice job, Karen. That's the hexagon, everybody. That's what the beehive is. Let's go into the circle. And now get ready for the next one right here. Because we went from lines and shapes to making a circle. And look at that, everybody. It's the infinity symbol. So let's try to draw out the infinity symbol. Going around one side, up and then down and around one side, up and down and around one side, up and down. This one can be kind of tough, but you got to think about it. And again, that's how we're going to be doing these exercises. So let me pull up a background here to give us a break for a moment. We'll bring these lines up. All right. So again, that was for our neck. And remember, think about this. We've talked about different things you can do every day to warm up and to kind of get that connection with these muscles in your mind. And we've done things like, the figure 8, you got it right, Ben. And so when we're making that connection here, it's a really good one to balance out the technology time. Also, sometimes when we're sleeping, if we sleep in kind of a certain position with our head and our neck, again, when we wake up in the morning, doing exercises for our neck and for our shoulders is super beneficial. And everything from doing the numbers 1 through 10, spelling your name. We've spelled folks' names in here. Last workout, we spelled out the word sports. And again, just making that letter S. It's kind of like the infinity sign. So there's a lot of ways that you can do that, but I recommend every day, at least once a day, spend about maybe 2 to maybe 3 minutes just moving around your neck and maybe even getting your shoulders going. Those shapes, that was 2.5 minutes. That's how long those pictures were. And if that's all you did, that would be a great start to a healthy day of movement and mobility. So let's go ahead. We're going to try out the other shapes now. And let's go ahead and we're going to make these with our arms. Nick, how many shapes do you think we could possibly even make with our body? I don't know. How many shapes are there? How many shapes exist? Let's keep going. Oh, if we done 2023, you know what? We'll do that when we get close to the end of the year. Good one. Remember, we'll have a New Year's Eve party too. If nobody's mentioned anything about a New Year's Eve party or New Year's or whatever kind of party, like I'm mentioning it now. And we're going to do it like we've been doing it for the last 2 years. And you can tell your friends, and we're going to be here, and we're going to have another end of the year hangout for sure. But again, I don't know. I don't know about the shapes. I don't know who's going to be at our New Year's hangout. We just made the announcement kind of. And so again, when we don't know something, we shrug our shoulders. And again, think about maybe you could make some of those shapes with your shoulders. You know, the line would be up and down, forward and backwards. That's also kind of a line where I'm going just forward, backward, forward, backward. It's a small line, but it's a line. We could do triangle with our shoulder. We go down, we go up, we go down in the front, across the back, up. Let's try shoulder triangle. We could do shoulder circles like this. Now, shoulders with infinity, that could be something like where we're doing this, right? Pretty neat. Let's try it out. Let's go ahead. And if you want to, you can also use, you can get your elbows involved too, if you want to do some of these with your elbows. So we'll play around with it. We're going to get the whole arm going, but let's go one time with the shoulders. Let's see what we can do. All right. So, oh, look at this. These are lines again. So we got lines just kind of going up, and then this one's going up. We got these are kind of forward and back. So again, just think about making straight lines with your shoulders. Shoulders going forward, forward and back. That's kind of a straight line. Even if I wanted to go diagonally up or maybe diagonally back, like I'm trying to scratch my ear with my shoulder, a lot of that's straight line. Oh my gosh, look at this square. So I can do this. I can go back, down, across, up, back, down, across, up, back, down, across. And we're making a square. Back, but we're making it using lines. Up, back, down, across. Ooh, I like that. Doing a Christmas tree outline. I like that one. But it's going to be a fancy Christmas tree. Let's keep. Oh, here we go. What is this symbol? Who knows what this is all about? I'm not going to tell you. I want to know if you know. Let's try it out. Here's that triangle. Across the bottom, up to the top, back down in front. Across the bottom, up to the top, back down in front. I'm going to go reverse. Up, back down, straight across. Up, back down, straight across. And so again, this is, who knows who's got it? That's right, the recycling triangle. Here's our hexagon again, everybody. Oh my gosh, tough one up here. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. All right, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just kind of moving them around in little bits and pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try another. I'm gonna go forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we got the circle. Everybody's kind of familiar with this one. Shoulder circle, moving those shoulders around. Remember, I don't want my head forward. I want my head up nice and straight. I got to check myself. We all have to do it. We got to check our head position. There you go. Nick, you too. Check. There you go. As soon as you do it, you get right in that spot. And now here we go, everybody. The next one. Let's see. It's the infinity symbol. So we got to draw that now with our shoulders. Oh my gosh, this is kind of neat. I feel like I'm able to do it. Who else is able to get it? Even if it's maybe just even on one side. I saw some hands go up. Nice. Again, we're just kind of moving it through. Oh my gosh, this feels neat. And you know what? I can now feel this right in here. I can feel that in my upper back. Let's go ahead and let's take this next one. Let's go with arms and elbows. So arms, what? We can go straight up and down. We can go straight out to the side. These are just kind of lines. We can go up with the Y. There's the Y. We can go across. We can go out and across. Again, we're just making lines with our arms. We can go doing again, any kind of shape we want. And now let's try out the square. I'm going to try it like this, or I'm going to go, and I'm going to get smaller each time. So I'm going in and I'm doing a 2-hand square. You could do this like with a 1-hand square also. And again, we're just getting smaller and smaller and smaller and then going around. And then let's try to reverse it. Oh, it's tough. Who else was I just did it too. I kind of made like a circle move because I was trying to rush it. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. I'm going to do this with just one arm, maybe to the side. So I'm making a triangle to my side, down, over, up, down, over, up. And again, you could do this maybe with both. You can try to do double triangle. Ooh, that's tough, everybody. It instantly makes you really concentrate. Oh, the hexagon again. Here we go. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna try one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a normal shape. I'm gonna go circles. I'm gonna go with double arm circles out to the side to start. And then I'm gonna switch it up here in just a moment and go to a double arm circle in the middle. But then I'm gonna go with this one. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of ways we can move our arms in a circle. And again, moving them around, moving it around. Nice job. I'm going to reverse it. And I'm going to try this with the infinity. So I'm going to get my hands here. I'm going to go up, down, up, down, up. And just making that. And there we go, everybody. Nice job. I can see some move. And you can do this with one arm too. This kind of feels like you're maybe like fencing. You know, in the Olympics, they have fencing with the sword. All right. And I'm going to try with the other arm. You can even do this one out to the side. I like doing that. I went out to the side. Let's take a break, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. Who likes this? I do. Again, I like being creative with the movements. And a lot of times, like, think about it now. Let's go ahead and think. I can feel my deltoids. I can feel muscles in my upper back. I can feel like my neck is strong like Nick's. I can almost start to feel some of my core engaged. But I don't really feel like I've been working out. I feel like I've just been making some shapes with my body. And that's kind of the fun part of how we do our exercises. It doesn't have to be boring and it doesn't always have to be the same thing. We can get the same results, but we can kind of play around with some creativity. And like Bernie said, we can always take some time for a water break. I got a big glass of water here. Let's see if I can drink it all during the workout. I want everybody else to, whatever water you have, let's have it done by the workout. Never a bad time during a workout to take a water break. I feel it in my shoulders too, Ben. I absolutely feel that in my shoulders. Let's go ahead and for the next round, though, let's take it to, and we're going to have maybe an option or two here, but the elbow and the wrist. Let's go with the elbow and the wrist connection. And so if we wanted to, again, we know we can make straight lines at the wrist. We can also make straight lines at the elbow. So let's play around with those two. And again, you can do both. I'm going to try to do both for each shape. And let's go ahead and let's check in with Karen. Karen, do you want to go with the live scene or do you want to go with the drawings? Live. All right, here we go, everybody. So you know what's coming up now. We're going to start off with those train tracks. I'm going to start off with wrists, and then I'm going to go elbows. Train tracks are coming up. Think about power lines, train tracks. Train tracks don't turn real sharply. No way, right? And so, again, think about straight, and maybe if it has like a little bit of a curve to the train track, that's okay. Power lines too. But normally they don't just make an abrupt turn. All right, here we go. So I'm going up and down with my wrists. And in this case, I have my palms facing each other. So I got my palms facing. I could also go up and down with my wrist with my palms facing down or with my palms facing up. I can also do this at my elbow. Remember, my bicep and tricep, they're going to get it done for me. And so if I'm going like out here with my arm, again, no problem at all. Let's go ahead and try box moves. So I'm going to go over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up. Oh, that's like a dance that Brandon might teach. Let's try it at the elbows. That's going to be tougher. Oh, it is. It is tougher. Over, down, over, up. Oh my gosh, that was a lot tougher. I'm going to try that with the pyramids. Let's go. How am I going to do this? Up, down, across. Ooh, I like this. Up, down, across. And this is at the elbow. Down, across. Let's go for it at the wrist. Up, down, across. This is only at the wrist now. Again, making that pyramid shape. Up, down, across. Oh my gosh, the honey hive, it's so tough. All right, how are we going to do this one? Oh my God, I'm going over, down, up, up, across. Oh my gosh, there's just so many sides to the hexagon. I think I said 5 earlier, but I think it's 6. Who knows if I'm right or not? I think I'm right about 6. I'm gonna try it with my arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now just take that into a groove pattern. Just kind of go ahead and move it around, move it around. Oh, that would be wonderful, Bernie. Let's help them out. Let's show them the moves. Moving around at the elbows, also moving around at the wrists. Moving around at the wrist. I'm trying to move both in the same direction. Who's seeing that and who's trying that? That can be tough. Oh my gosh, here's the infinity symbol. So how can we do this one? Oh, that's one arm. Here's one arm. If I'm going up and down like this, here's in the wrist. Can we get it? Oh, it's just tough. There we go. Oh, it takes a moment. You got to concentrate for a moment and kind of get into the groove of it. And again, this one, I feel like this has to be something in sign language. Does anybody know? Am I saying something? Oh my gosh. Who feels that now in their arms, in their wrists, in their shoulders? Oh my God. I see a bunch of hands going up. Mine too. Oh my gosh, everybody. Again, they're moves that we can do. They're things that we can do every day. And when we do them, it's like we are getting a little win for ourselves. So we're going to add all that up. And a lot of that, the goal, what do you think? Well, what are we going to win? In a lot of ways, the number one thing that we're going to try to win is confidence. We want to believe that we can make moves and we can do things. The other thing that we want is we want to have the mobility and the strength and the flexibility. And again, we want to be able to put all of it together to maybe do something that's accurate or maybe something that requires like the following of some patterns. A lot of things in life are just following a pattern. If you can follow the pattern, you can do it. But you might have to train the body and get that dialed in. So let's have a sip of water. Let's go ahead and we're going to try out these shapes with our torso. So this is going to be with our core. We're going to be moving our body up and down. All right, making a line. Again, I can twisting side to side. Imagine that's kind of like drawing a line. If I was going to make a hexagon with my body, imagine I got to move my body into 6 separate little pieces before I make that circle. So let's get ready. Let's go ahead. We're going to try it out, kind of like the body circle. All right, everybody. We're going with live shapes again. I like the train tracks. I like all that. It's kind of fun. The beehive, though. I'm allergic to bees. So that's about as close to the bees as I ever want to get. All right, here we go. First one's going to be kind of like the back stretch that Bernie likes to do. So again, we might put our hands on our hips and we might go down and up. Down and up, just like that, just making a straight line, like we're trying to get a closer look at the train tracks, and then like we're trying to get a closer look at the power lines. Going down. Nice job, everybody. Keep it going. We're going down and up. We got it. There we go. Now we're going to go into a square. So I'm going to turn my body. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go across, go up, and then I'm going to turn my body. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go across. Turn my body. Bring it down. Bring it up. Let's see if I get right in the middle. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to the pyramids. All right. So with this one, I'm going to go down to the side, across the bottom, and then up back to the middle. It's a little different from that circle, but not too much different. Back up to the middle. Down, going across, back up to the middle. Nice job. Try to make that pyramid shape. Back up to the middle. All right, here's the honeycomb. So I'm going to go down a little bit, down a little more, down to here, across the bottom, up a little more, and then across the top. This one is tough, everybody, because you're twisting your body and kind of moving yourself along. And you got to stop kind of in each position. Wow, let's go to the circle. Here we go, body circle. It's so much easier than the hexagon, isn't it? Isn't that neat? The body circle is just so much more easier because, again, you're in one movement instead of making 6 little movements. It's kind of the same shape, but I'll tell you what, this feels a lot easier to move my body around this way than it does doing the hexagon. Oh, and here we go. Here's the infinity. So where we got to dip down, go up, and then down, and then up, and then down. Oh my gosh, this one is tough. It's almost like we're trying to dodge the fireworks in the air. Here we go, going down. Oh my God, this one is tough to do. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. All right. Who else got a little dizzy from that? Right? I did too. Kind of interesting. Again, remember, we're playing with our equilibrium. And a lot of our equilibrium, our feeling of just being balanced, a lot of that comes from in our ear. And again, pretty neat stuff that's going on inside of our ear. You know, we only see the ear on the outside, but there is a lot that's going on inside of our ear. And that can actually affect a lot of the ways that we are able to move and how we feel as we're moving. If you ever feel like you're maybe very unsteady, it could be something to where maybe there's like something we can do with the ear, and then you find out like, oh wow, I'm feeling like I have some more balance. So again, it's kind of neat. The ear is a big player in our feeling of balance, and we moved it around on that infinity sign. All right. We're going to go one more time with the shapes. Yep, you saw that sip of water. Let's get it in. And now for this next round, if you're able to, I want you to try to stand and use your leg to make the shape. We'll use one leg at a time and do it individually. You could also maybe do some of the shapes sitting down with your legs. So if you are sitting down and you're able to move your leg, you might be able to try to make some of these shapes. If you're sitting down and you're not going to do this with your legs, I think going to the deltoids, kind of going with the arm movement again. You know, we focused a lot on the elbow, but we didn't necessarily get the whole arm movement. So similar to how moving the leg at the hip, we can be moving the arm at the shoulder. Let's go ahead. We're going to go one more time with these shapes, and then we're going to do a couple exercises with this roll of paper towels. And then we'll get some leadership going. And so let's go ahead. We're going one more time with the shapes. This can be done with ankle, with the leg, with the knee. Try your best. Again, you can't make a bad shape. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Legs or arms. And again, so up and down. So for me, this is going to be like a leg swing that I'm going to do. I can also do an arm swing in this case. And you can see this other arm over here is actually touching my desk to help me with my balance. So again, doing a straight line with the leg, just going up and just going down. So I'm swinging the leg up. There's my foot. You saw it. Whoop, there's my foot. All right, now again, we're trying to make that box. I'm going over, down, across, up, over, down, across, up. And when you go across and out with your leg, you're going to bring your leg kind of out to the side. Bring it up in front of you, bring it across your body, and then bring it back so it's next to the other leg. So the leg goes out, the leg goes up, the leg goes over, and the leg comes back. Let's try out the triangle. I'm going to switch over to this leg. So again, I'm going out, back, in, out, back, in. Nice. So again, you can do this possibly with your legs if you're sitting down. Just gently kind of go up to the top of that pyramid, bring it back down, and then move it across the bottom. Ooh, that's a tough one. You're going to feel it in your hips. You are absolutely going to feel it. Oh my gosh, the hexagon. Here we go. So again, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, my legs across my body. 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to bring my foot up high, but everybody knows I'm not Alicia. I can't kick up as high as Alicia can. So I'm going to kind of keep my leg low, but I'm still making the hexagon shape. And then we got the circle. So again, one leg at a time or one arm. And I'm just making a circle. It's not too big, not too big of a circle. Just kind of moving around, thinking about the circular shape. Nice job, everybody. Some good circle movements. Keeping it going. I'm going to switch to the other side. Circling around, and we got that figure 8 coming up next. All right, now with the figure 8 with the leg, take your foot, And you're just going to go up, down, around. It's going to be a small figure eight, just kind of right in front of your body. Going up, down, around, up, down, around. And again, you're going to feel this in that hip. So I'm going to switch over to the other side. Up, down, around, up, down, around, up, down, around. Great job, everybody. Keep it going. You're going to feel it right here on the outside of your leg, that hip. When you're bringing that leg out to the side, it is a great movement. So again, let's think about it, everybody. We just a few moments now, we've been exercising, working out. We got our neck, we got our shoulders going. We got our arms warmed up. We got our body warmed up. We got our hips and our legs kind of warmed up. And we did a lot of movements that were not traditional, not what we've always been doing. And a lot of movements that they followed a similar pattern, but oh my gosh, they have such a different effect on the body, especially making those shapes with our upper body, with our torso and our core. They get excellent activities. So I brought these little folks up on here again. Remember, if there's anything we did some bowling, we did some tennis. Ooh, I like this one right here. We might have to do some rowing today. But let's have a sip of water. And the next thing we're going to do is do a little bit of a paper towel workout. All right. Normally when I'm working out with paper towel, you want to do a breath hold, Nick? How long you want to do a breath hold for? 10 seconds? 10? All right, here we go, everybody. So we're going to do a 10-second breath hold. And normally with a 10-second breath hold, you're going to be like, yeah, no problem, I can do it. But let's do the second type of breath hold. So we're going to breathe out and then hold our breath. All right, here we go. So we're going to breathe in and out 3 times. We're going to breathe out, and then we're going to hold our breath. And we're going to see what we still have in reserve. I bet you got 10 seconds in there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Breathe out and hold. And relax. Nick, did you get it? It looked like you did. Everybody, again, remember, when we're doing the breath hold, it is such a unique experience because it's one of those things that we do throughout the day, thousands of times, maybe 10,000 times a day, just breathing in and out. We don't even think about it. But did you know it's one of the most important things you do? You can't not breathe for a few minutes. We could not eat for a few minutes. We could not drink for a few minutes. We could not even say hello to anybody for quite a while. And that's all just fine. But breathing, it's the most important thing we do. And when you do the breath hold, you're connecting a little bit more with your breath, your mind, your lungs, the air itself, your heart, your nerves and your blood vessels and throughout your body. They're all saying, thank you for giving me some oxygen and being really nice about it. Again, your body loves to breathe. It's how we get energy. And I love that breath hold. Nick, that's a great idea. All right, let's go ahead. Roll the paper towels. So again, with the roll of paper towels, I just wanted to bring this out because I know some of you don't always have what Byron and Nick and some of us have carried, the sandbag type of exercise device. And a roll of paper towels can serve quite a few purposes. So the first thing I want to show you is just going to be on grip. And so what's neat about a roll of paper towels is you can get different types of grips on it and you can squeeze on that paper towel. So now I'm able to squeeze it, maybe using my thumb to apply pressure and then using my 4 fingers here. Now, if I wanted to maybe even just pinch it, I might be able to do that to where I can just pinch this and squeeze. So you all know we've done our exercises where we're squeezing and we're working on our hand strength. Well, you could do that also with a roll of paper towels where you could squeeze, 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 and squeeze. And again, right now I'm holding it with just my pinky and my thumb. So I'm working on a lot of strength here. And look, that's my forearm. That's my muscle that's actually working to keep this up in the air. And so you might think roll of paper towels, it's not very heavy. It's not like what I would see in a gym. And that's right. You know, you also won't see in a gym is people with strong hands. If you go into the gym, you're going to see people with strong arms, but they're not going to necessarily have strong hands. And that's very, very important. And so not everybody who looks big and strong is able to do what they want to do with it because their hands aren't strong. And you might have the same situation where you're thinking, I feel like my arms are strong, but my holdup is in maybe the strength of my hands. And so again, with the roll of paper towels, you can work on that squeeze and you can work on that grip. Once you're able to get a grip on it, you can work on again with two hands. So like Byron has shown us, where we're just passing back and forth, moving something across our body. This is a great, again, thing to do because what happens if I drop it? It's not a big deal, right? You can drop a roll of paper towels. That's going to be okay. So this is another thing to where certain exercises that we're learning, if we feel like we are going to drop it, like maybe this one, passing it behind our head, we might think, if I try that, I might get it back here and I might drop it. No big deal. And that's why, again, it's a great tool to learn exercises with. And then when you get it, again, look, I'm just going to grab it over here. I'm going to give it the squeeze and I'm going to bring it around. Now, what's neat about the roll of paper towels too is you can even squeeze from the inside. So you can pinch it here. You can hold it here. Again, with the pinky, there's a lot of options with the way that it's in a tube. So one of my favorite things that I would want to do with this, again, with handing it off, is like doing the tornado, doing the twister, where we're going to go around our head, we're going to go around our back, and then if we're able to, we're going to try to go down behind our knees. All right. If we aren't able to get behind our knees, we could also maybe do a leg lift. We could kind of bring it up and just pass it underneath our knee. So let's go ahead. If you don't have anything, you can use your imagination. Do maybe a little handoff in the back, handoff behind your back, and then a little handoff behind your knees. I'm going to go for 10 passes around. And if you have a sandbag and you want to try with a sandbag, you could do that too. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going 1, 2, and then 3. That's 1. 1, 2, and 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 3 for 3. Going around the back of my head, around my back, behind my knees for 4. And I'm going to switch directions at number 5. All right, so now I'm back up in the front. Now I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to reverse it. And again, it's just going to be a little bit of a different pattern. I'll have to think about it. Whatever you did first is going to be the one that you're more adapt to doing. And then the other direction is going to be the one where you'll have to concentrate just a little bit until you get the pattern. Because like we all know, once you get the pattern, you can just follow the pattern and relax. Nice. Remember, if there's an exercise or something like that, it might be multiple steps. But once you get the pattern down, your body is not going to be spending a lot of that brain activity on getting the technique down. And then it can start to focus on maybe doing it with a weight, or maybe doing it faster, or maybe doing it where you're maybe working with a partner. And so remember, in the beginning, you could use a roll of paper towels to do all kinds of things. Nick, I know you've been practicing the clap and catch. Well, this is another good one you can do because, again, holding the roll of paper towels, when it goes up, we can catch it. If it falls down, that's okay. And if we're able to get a good lift and get it up in the air, we're going to be able to get in that clap and get in a catch. Let's go ahead. Let's try maybe 5 of these with whatever you have. Again, not unless it's like a glass bottle, and no way. But if you got something soft like this, let's try it out. We got a clap in front, maybe clap in front and clap in back. What about clap behind my head? Oh, that hit my ceiling, came down pretty fast. What about a double clap? All right, back, front. I got that one too. And what about a high five to all of you? Here we go. Up, high five. And then let's try it again. Let's get a high five. Ready? Up, high five. Let's try one more. I missed your hand. Let's go up one more time. Up, high five. All right, I think I got you on that one, Carrie. Nice job. I like that. I saw a couple of folks throwing up an object and not necessarily catching it. And that's wonderful. Remember, we have to get our mind. We have to allow it to have that experience so that we know what it feels like, so our mind and our muscles are able to work together as a team. Again, it's just like a team practicing. That's what exercise is. That's all we're doing is we're practicing for a moment in our futures. We don't even know when we're going to need this mobility or when we're going to need that hand strength. We don't know, but I'll tell you what, it's coming. All of us, we all have times that are coming that are going to require some physical ability. And if we've been training and our team's ready, then we're going to be able to accept that. And maybe if it's a challenge, we'll accept the challenge. Maybe it's not even something challenging. It's just fun. And we want to participate in the fun. We're going bowling tomorrow. That's going to be fun. If Nick hadn't been working out, he might not feel as excited to go bowling. And now I think Nick's going to even try to go bowling with the sandbag balancing on his head. I would love that. All right, everybody, let's have a sip of water. Let's get ready. Let's bring up a team leader. And my aunt's here. I want to have some fun. Should we? What do you guys got in mind, Ben? What are you thinking? Do we have anybody who didn't get to lead this week on there? Is Clinton on here? No.
No, but I was thinking about Pat and your aunt leading something. How about that, Carrie?
Oh, that could be fun. Let's have them watch a group of leaders first, and let's see.
Okay.
You want to do the guys? You want to bring up Bernie? Let's bring up Bernie. Let's go ladies first. Let's bring up Bernie. It's always a nice thing to do. And then everybody go ahead and let's get ready. We're going to do, Bernie, are we going to do your classic exercises? Let's have some water, everybody. Good call, Bernie. All right. Are we going to start with our cardiovascular exercise? 55. All right. Let's check our heartbeat, everybody. Go ahead and take a moment. Be really still. And again, you can put your hands on your kind of right here on the side of your neck or on your wrist where you'd be wearing your watch. And you're going to feel that bump, bump. And we're going to go for 55 jumping jacks. Remember, you can do this with your arms or you can do it like Bernie. She's going to do a lot of jumps. And try to get that jump in your arms going up. And 55. All right, Bernie, give us a countdown. Deep breath.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jumpy jack.
Here we go. Remember to breathe. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, Bernie. 6. Arms up. 7, 8. There you go. Keep them going. 9. Flapping like a pelican. 11, 12. Get them going. 13, 14, 15. There you go. Jump all around. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Mom, don't hit rows. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. There you go, Byron. 31, 32, 33. Arms up, Bernie. 34, 35. There you go. 36. Higher. 37. Go, Bernie. 38, 39, 40, 41. There you go. 42, 43, 44. There you go. 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Here we go, Bernie. 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Wow, let's check those heartbeats. Boom, boom, boom. Mine's going faster, and it should be. Remember, we're doing cardiovascular exercise, and that's where our heart, it's going to pump more because it wants to get the oxygen to those muscles so that we can do a lot of exercises. All right, everybody, Bernie's got her baton, but I'm going to try to do these exercises with a roll of paper towels. Can it be done? I don't know. Right, Nick? I love it. Nick got it. Yep. Nick, you know. You go ahead, Bernie. You're leading us right now. You got it. We're going baton spin, everybody. So again, Bernie's going to count loud for us.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 29, 30.
We got a 29 there too. All right. We're going for the back stretch. Remember, if you don't have anything, just put your hands on your hips. You're going to lean down forward and we're going to stretch out some of those muscles in our back and our hips, kind of in our butt and our hamstrings. I'm going to put the little paper towel on my back. And down and up, just like that. There you go, Bernie, counting down.
4,
Let's get one more. There you go. Good job, Bernie. Good stuff. We're going over the head behind the neck with a roll of paper towels. Yes, we can. Here we go. Ooh, I like it.
3,
There you go.
5, 6,
Great flexibility, Bernie. Look at those shoulders, everybody.
8,
Bernie's got more flexible shoulders than I do.
11,
There you go. Nice job, Mom. There you go. Keep it going.
14, 15.
14 and 15. Excellent job. All right. Bernie's going to be switching up now to the weight, but I'm going to stick with the roll of paper towels. You know, this is heavy enough for me. I don't need anything too much heavier than this. But Bernie, what do you got? Show us. That's a 5-pound kettlebell, everybody. That is not light. That is some heavy stuff. It's almost as heavy as a gallon of water. If you had a gallon of water, that's 8 pounds. Okay, let's do it. We're going to go for that twist. I'm going to do a little twist reach. Maybe a little twist and toss. I'm going to whoop.
3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Nice, Bernie. Again, we got some twisted. I was getting some flippies in with that. Again, just kind of messing with the mind there, trying to keep it sharp. What do we got next, Bernie? Statue of Liberty? Let's do it, everybody. Got to light the torch, reach down low, lift it up high so everybody can see it. You got to light the torch and lift it up. Statue of Liberty. There you go, Bernie.
4, 5, 7, 8,
As high as you can.
9,
There you go.
11, 12, 13, 14,
Here we go. Hold it up high, everybody.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job, Bernie. Excellent job. Can you all believe that I was able to get that whole routine in with a roll of paper towels? And I'll tell you what was kind of neat about that is I know for Bernie, she had a heavy weight, and some of you did too. So that means the muscles in your upper body, especially some of the muscles in your arms, you know, they had to hold on to that weight, and that took some brain. But my muscles, they didn't have to do that. So what I was able to do, and some of you saw it, I was able to get a little creative with some of the movements because I didn't have to worry about dropping the paper towels. I didn't have to focus on the heavy weight. And I was able to kind of have some fun with it, which then kind of makes my body enjoy what I'm doing. And everybody, remember, that's with a roll of paper towels. So you can do this too. Everybody has access to a roll of paper towels. And you can create exercises like what we do in our workouts with weights. You can do it with the paper towels. You can prepare your mind and your body for those movements. And then when the time comes to try them with some weights, you're going to be so ready for it. You might even get to have a little fun with it too. All right, everybody, let's bring up the boys and we'll have my mom and aunt follow along. I know these guys want to get at it again. But let's split the leadership. Byron, let's have you go first. And then Nick, let's have you go second. And Byron, whatever you pick to go first, that's what you're going to do. And then Nick, you're going to do the other one. All right, everybody. So we got the boys, and it's going to be the sandbag. So Byron's going to lead us in the sandbag, and then Nick's going to lead us in the resistance bar. But we'll have Byron up here Are we going to have them up too? Oh, they're using a piece of fruit. What do we got there? Piece of fruit. They keep disappearing. Here, we'll bring them down so it's not too. My mom just disappeared into the lake. Everybody, mom, come out of the lake, please. Don't. I hope you can swim. All right, here we go. So, all right, now we're going side to side. So side to side around the back. Here we go. Byron's on the attack. He's got his ready. He's got his ready position. He's moving backwards. There we go. We're gonna have Bernie's gonna do the breathing. I like it. Maybe my mom and my aunt can do the breathing, Bernie, and you can do it tonight on Fitness Social. So Byron's getting in the groove, everybody. He's just holding the sandbag, but he's bending those knees and he's moving those hips and he's going side to side. I don't think he's gonna quit. Here we go. He's getting into the groove of it again. And I like this. I like this little small bouncing side to side going around the back with the sandbag. There he goes around the back again. He's still moving and grooving. I think he's getting ready for some big moves. Here we go. He's going around the back, doing the arm sweep in front of the body, all the way down to the ground. You saw it right there. He cleaned the ground up. He dropped the bag down. He picked it on up. Nice job, Nick. There you go. Nick's following along. Remember, Byron's leading the bag, and Nick's going to lead the bar. Byron is still moving and grooving, everybody. So I can tell you what, we're getting into cardiovascular world. He's now gone to a right side twist and then a left side twist. So he's going right side around the back. Ooh, I thought he was going for the twist, and he brought out the around the back move. Pretty cool. There you go, Nick. You're starting to get that bounce down too, man. Good job. Down on the back, and we're going figure eights. Here we go. We're going with a flapjack figure eights. Pop it off the ground. Hot pancake. Bring it up. Hot potato. Pat it on the ground. There you go. You're doing a good job, just like you petting a dog. There you go. Down on the ground. Give that dog a little tap. You're being a good dog. There you go. Let's pop you on up in the air. Bring you around my back. Don't do that with a dog. Here we go. Going all the way to the right side. Hold again. Bringing it back. Nice, Byron. He's bringing us together with these twists and then around the back. Here we go. Around the back again. 2 times around the back. 3 times around the back. 4 times around the back. He went 4 times around the back, and he's putting it on his head. There we go. Nick, you've been practicing. Stay still. You got to use that core. There you go, Nick. Try to keep that head in position. Oh, you had it, man. You had it. Byron, he's leading. Here you go, Byron. He's got the strong neck. He's got the strong core. Nick's going to find it. There you go, Nick. There you go. There you go. Oh, that was so good, man. Everybody, we are watching Nick in real time improve in this exercise. Byron's going to switch it up. Nick's going for one more try. Byron's got it up. Nick's going for it. Oh, he's got it, everybody. Nick, just hold it. Look at this, everybody. Nice job, Nick. Look at you, man. You've been trying that for weeks. And you got it. And you got it with Byron leading. That is incredible. Byron's going around his back. Get ready for the switcheroo, everybody. When Byron, he's doing a little side boiler right there. He's going to roll it away. Let's get the resistance bar. And now, Nick, you're going to lead us in the exercises. Byron, follow along with what Nick's doing. And Nick has got his 10-pound resistance bar. Byron has got it too. And Nick, what are we going to start off with? Nick's going to start off with it looks like the kayak row, Byron. We're going to do kayak row first up. So we got the kayak row. Remember, one end is going in and going around. Let's get it down the river, guys. Here we go. Lorraine's moving and grooving. Nice job, everybody. Nice. Keep it going, Nick. Keep it kayak row. And let's get everybody really in the groove. Let me give you a countdown from 10. Keep going for the full 10 seconds. You and Byron, if you guys were in a tandem kayak right now, you'd be going so fast across the water. Let's keep it going. Get ready for a switch in 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, the rapids are coming up. 6, 5. It's a waterfall. 4, 3. Going off the waterfall. 2 and 1. What's our next exercise with the baton going to be? It's the baton spin, everybody. Here we go. This is one of Byron's classic moves. Nick is also bringing it into his repertoire, and he has got it. Look at that. We're going with Byron. It's a baton spin with a high knee march. So this is marching band baton spin. You got to get the legs moving too. Do a little bit of a march in place, Byron. And you got the baton spinning while you're marching. There we go, Nick. Keep it going. Let's do a 10-second on the baton spin. So keep it on going. You and Byron are both leading the Thanksgiving Day parade. You got to clear the crowd. They're all in the road, and we got Snoopy and Charlie Brown balloons coming down. We got to get everybody out of the street. We got 10, 9, get it spinning. 8, 7, 6, make way for the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switching it up. What's your next one, Nick? What do you got next? He's going to go ahead and hold it with 2 hands, knuckles up. He's getting down low in the squat, Byron. Yeah, this is one, again, a classic move. And everybody, look at Nick's squat. We know Byron's got exceptional squat, but everybody, this is something Nick's been training. He's been practicing. Remember, every month he does the squat press, and he is still holding that squat. There he goes. He's going up, and he's lifting the bar over his head. So the bar's going to go up, then he's going to go back down. He's going down into the squat, and then Byron, lift the bar up over your head when you stand up. We're going to go up and up. There it is, and then down and down. Nice job, Nick. There you go, Byron. Up, and then down and down. Back down into the squat. After the overhead press, go overhead press, back down into the squat. There you go. Nice leadership, Nick. Byron, you're doing a great job with the exercises. Nick, let's do 3 more. Let's go up for 3. Back down, bringing it back down. Let's go 2 more. There you go, getting in that squat position. Everybody get down low. You can do this with just your hands and your arms too. Getting down low, Byron, here we go. And we're going to go back up for number 2, going up for number 2, back up. And then one more time, Nick, bring us back down. And then you got time for one more exercise, going back up over your head. Bring it on up. Nice job, Nick. Let's go for one more, Nick. What do you got with the resistance bar or baton or your imagination? He's going one hand in the middle. He's holding it out in front of his body. He's got one hand in the middle, and he's rocking it side to side, and he's bringing it in, and he's punching it out. So, Byron, go ahead and hold it in the middle right there on the orange tape, and we're going to box it. We're going to punch it in and out. There you go. Punching in and out. Nice job, Nick. Keep those punches going. There you go, Byron, just like that. Punching it in and out, and then Byron, try to twist it so it's flat, like horizontal. Yep, rotate your wrist 90 degrees. There you go. So you got it holding. That's straight up and down. You want to hold it flat to the ground. There you go. But knuckles up, knuckles on top. Knuckles up. That's knuckles down. There you go. Right there. Knuckles up. Nice job, Nick. Let's box it out. Let's go for 10. Bringing it in. There's 10. Go again. 9. You're going to feel this in the deltoids, everybody. 8. There you go. Nice. 7. Keep it going, Nick. Oh, he's switching up. He's getting both arms. And then a little free punch. There you go. 6. Keep it going. 5, 4, and 3. Oh, he's kicking. 2. And bring it on home, Nick. He's going for the squat hold. Squat hold, bringing it on home. Nick's down low. There you go. Byron's getting down low. Nick's down low. He's going to set the bar on the ground. And I think that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, everybody. Great job, Nick and Byron. Byron and Nick, you guys did a terrific job leading each other and then leading all of us. That was incredible, everybody. I really enjoy getting to have leaders on every time we get to do a workout. Byron, fantastic job. And you know what I really liked from Byron too, and you all saw it, was he kind of got into that pattern where he had his body moving. And once he set that in, then he started to do additional movements. And again, that might be some way that you get into an exercise too, where you start with one move at a time until you start getting to add them together as you feel more comfortable. So let's go ahead, everybody. Let's have my mom and my aunt do the breathing motto, because this is a unique experience. My Aunt Rose is on here, everybody. And if y'all remember, my baby girl, her middle name is Sophia Rose. And this would be one of the ladies for the reason why. So everybody, very important women in my life right here. And we're going to pass it over to them. I hope you have it hand. Do you need it on the background or are you good to go?
We need it on the background because I don't have the right shirt on.
Oh, I do. You want me just to turn around?
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be good. We'll do it as an echo. I'll say a line and you repeat the line.
Okay.
Okay. That'll work.
Well,
Okay.
seeing as how I can't read that.
That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good.
Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe in the happy.
And breathe out the sad.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
Breathe in your best.
Breathe out the worst.
Breathe out the worst.
And breathe in your power.
Breathe in your power
So you reach your goals first.
So you reach your goals first.
Oh, I love that. That was excellent. That was excellent style. That was very good, everybody. What a wonderful experience. Remember, tonight we have the fitness social at 6 p.m. Great job to my mom and Aunt Rose. They got to close this workout out. That was terrific. And again, they didn't disappear into the lake, so we're happy to have them here. Great job to everybody who was on here. Everybody who's on YouTube.
Disappearing into the trees.
Yeah,
All
'cause
right. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Thanks for being a part of our workout. If you're on YouTube, you can share these workouts with your friends. You could share this on social media, or you could send the YouTube link to somebody in an email saying, hey, check out these workouts. This is something I'm doing. And remember, we do it 3 times a week. Plus tonight we'll have the fitness social. I hope you can make it. It's on this same link. We're going to hang out and just talk about all the cool things that have been happening and that are coming up and that are going to be happening. So again, everybody, great job. Great job to our co-hosts. We had Ben, Carrie, and Karen helping us with co-hosting today. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.